What role do you think Porzingis will have in this series?
Oh, this is important that they have him back for this one. One of the strengths that Dallas is showing now is these two young big men who they're not great players, although I think Derek Lively, the rookie from Duke, is going to be a very good player. Daniel Gafford, and they play in the air. And they have extraordinary statistics every game about they don't take, particularly Gafford. All he does is tips and dunks, and but he does it very well. And they have a game. They had a game this week. One of the games in the previous series, they combined for 20 points, 14 rebounds, and shot like 16 for 18.
Hmm.
I mean, and shooting quote unquote but they are deadly on pick and rolls and rolling to the basket. Well, the Celtics without Porzingis are small in that regard. Well, with Porzingis, who has had an excellent year defensively, he's going to be very important to the cause here, and it's very important that they have him back. And he says he's going to be ready to go on Thursday night. So yeah, he's going to be important. Plus another 3-point shooter. Assuming now we don't know what his offense is going to be like after he's missed 37 days. That's what it's going to be. He got hurt in the first quarter of the first game, and he hadn't played in 37 days. And by the time he takes the floor on Thursday night, so we don't know. But that shouldn't affect his defense. It shouldn't affect his rebounding. He's going to be an asset. It's another important big body. One reason why they won 64 games is they touched all the bases, which included depth. And quality depth, and now they're going to have their team whole for the first time 37 days.
But one of the things that happens an awful lot is the player comes back from a lengthy injury, and it takes him a long time to look like the player that he was. He has to get back in shape. It's almost like going to training camp again, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a concern. It's a long layoff, 37, and he's talked about the gradual process here, and how he knows that just these scrimmages that he's been in aren't the same as the game pace and all that. He's a bright guy. He knows all that. But yeah, you're right. It's going to be. I don't expect him to come back and be the guy that averaged 20 points a game and 7 rebounds.
Right.
And but he can be an asset. Just showing up, as I said, to help them on the depth thing. And defensively, he gives them a ring protector, as they like to say now, a rim protector and a deterrent, and somebody to help offset these two, they're dangerous young big men that Dallas puts out there. They're young and active, and they know what they do what they do. They don't do a whole lot, but what they do very well. And that's the thing. I do think Lively will turn out to be a really good player.
Yeah, they have a fascinating mix between veterans and kids in Dallas. That I think that's probably one of the reasons why we're all so surprised about them in these playoffs. When you look at when you look at a guy like Lively, who I guess missed a couple of games in the last series because of an injury, but will be back. But yeah, to me, that the veterans allowing the kids to contribute, to me, is a big part of their success. Don't you agree?
Yeah, no question. I mean, Irving being a veteran, of course, and then we got coming off the bench guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. and Norman Powell, and yeah, no, it's all fit in, very well. It's the same with the Celtics. The Celtics are the opposite in terms of they don't play a player under 25. There's nobody under 25 who occupies a meaningful role with the Boston Celtics. This is an experienced team. I mean, right from top to bottom, starting off with Uncle Al Horford, who was a rookie in 2005, and still got some left in the tank. Yeah. So
is this a make or bust year for the Celtics?
Positively, when this tournament, as Bill Parcells would call it, started, 16 teams began. 15 were playing with house money. One team has all the pressure, and it is the Boston Celtics. No one else had anywhere near the pressure that the Celtics have to get it done finally, to placate the fans, to join the history, to fulfill the destiny and put if you will, for Tatum and Brown, who have now been around in like 6-7 years each, et cetera, et cetera. They got one guy with a ring, and that's Jrue Holiday. Mm-hmm. And Al, this is his last hurrah kind of thing with a chance. So Oh, but it is. It's being framed that way. If they don't win, it's going to be a huge disappointment here, a huge disappointment. And I don't know what it's going to mean for the future. This is a now situation for them, and they know it. Everybody knows it. There's no question.